All right, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today's video, we're gonna be doing a little bit of garage modification here. The setup, you know, we've been running the same sort of garage setup for a while. Things are starting to get a little bit messy because I'm piling up boxes and I have a bunch of miscellaneous crap just laying everywhere. So I bought a little something to help us, one, organize the garage and also make it look a little bit better today. So we're gonna be doing some simple home improvement, if you will. So a little bit of a pause on the 240 content for right now because I do have to go to the BMV, get it registered, which I'm gonna be doing that on Tuesday. Today is Sunday. So what we got, I went to Lowe's this morning, picked up a couple of things. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what we're gonna be doing. And we're gonna basically be turning this side of the garage right here into a more usable space that'll allow us to kind of organize a little bit better. So let me kind of show you guys what it is that I'm talking about. As you can see over here, it is a little bit of a disgusting mess. I got a bunch of miscellaneous boxes from when I did the suspension. I got gear oil, random audio wires, jumper cables, all that's for like painting and stuff like that, and then a shop vac. I just need a little bit of a better storage system. So what we're gonna be doing, I also gotta put this fish tank on a shelf or something. And then I got a bunch of Christmas stuff over here, all that good stuff, bumpers, miscellaneous. Those are the OEM taillights for the car, miscellaneous, just stuff that I need to organize. So what we're gonna be doing is actually with this big empty corner that we have right here, we're gonna be putting a couple of shelves and actually fixing this entire mess. So we're gonna be actually getting rid of that garbage over there, all of this mess right here, and it's gonna be nice and organized on some shelves right here. So let me show you guys what it is that I got this morning. I'll walk over to the old trusty dusty GMC here. I'm gonna open the trunk up for the bed. As you can see right there, I got two. They look a little funky because they're all layered, but I got two shelves. So we're gonna take those out, make a little bit of room over here, and we're gonna get to assembling so we can actually clean up our mess right here. Well, what you guys just saw is I got the shelves out of the truck and brought it over to where we're gonna be putting it over here. So next to these banners, I'm gonna have all of my shelving and storage. So I picked these up from Lowe's this morning. They're relatively cheap actually. I paid like $200 for both of them. They carry 200 pounds per shelf, which I figured that'll be plenty for what I'm gonna be putting on it. I'm not putting anything crazy. It's not gonna hold like an entire engine or anything like that. It's just gonna be for general storage. And I believe, I already cut this, but when you pick up the first shelf, it's relatively light because it's all like reinforced plastic. All the pieces you need to build it are on the inside. So I think that makes it relatively simple. So I think I'm gonna get it apart, lay out all my pieces, and put it together. It's kind of interesting too how they package this. I don't know what all these individual pieces do, but they're all on one, like, whatever you call this thing. I think there's two of them per shelf for caps and all that. And then these are gonna be the legs that connect each shelf together. Well guys, that really didn't take me too long. It was probably 10 minutes maybe for the entire shelf. But I got the first one built. The cool thing is too, if your garage floor is a little warped or something, it actually comes with some adjustable feet on there too. So if your garage floor is a little wavy, mine's pretty flat, so we're good, but you can actually adjust it. So I got one there. We're gonna go ahead and put the second one next to it. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how it goes together on the next one, but it's honestly super simple. And I stood on the bottom one. Now, if you put something very, very heavy on here, it'll flex a little bit, but like I said, I'm not gonna be doing anything crazy with it. I'm just gonna be putting like miscellaneous boxes and car parts and stuff like that on there. So I think once we get the second one next to it, it'll look really, really nice. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on this guy right here. Cool thing about them too is they're pretty light. So I mean, I can pick this up with one hand with ease. So I got shelf number 2 ready to go. I got all of my actual shelf pieces right here. All of my legs down on the floor right here. So we're good to go. And then all of the little connector pieces that I'm gonna need and the feet. So I'm gonna show you how the feet go on. The first piece we're gonna need is this little threaded piece and then this collar, because that's gonna be the actual foot for the shelf. So the two pieces you're gonna need is this piece right here. It's like this threaded piece so you can adjust the foot, and then the actual like foot itself. It's pretty simple. It's a little hard because you got those little nubs from cutting it out of the mold, but you're just gonna put that guy in there. Let's see if I can do it with one hand. There we go. So you're gonna put that guy in there. This foot is gonna go on. Let me see here. And you're gonna put the foot on it. Again, you're gonna have to push it a little bit, and then once it goes, you can thread it, and that's how you adjust the depth of your foot. Mine's pretty flat, so we're just gonna leave it about right there. And we're gonna do all four of those real quick. And just like that, guys, you have your base. So we're gonna go ahead and get all of the rods stuck in there, and then we're going to get it stacked up like the other one. All right, guys, what's going on? As you can tell, I got a different shirt on. We got Dale helping us out right now, the goat. It's actually the next day because my neighbors were having a little like Memorial Day party, so it got kind of loud, but I got a little bit of something to show you guys. So as you can see right here, we got a couple of shelves up, which I'm pretty hyped. I think it makes the garage look a lot cleaner. I got my bandage right here. This is gonna be like my little wheel and tire corner. Right now we just got the NKs that were on my Honda chilling right there. But then, spoiler, we're going to, eventually those are gonna be moving over here pretty soon. And this guy's gonna be getting a little bit of something, which I'm pretty excited about. But like I was saying, super hyped on these shelves. This is a wheel cover for Brittany's RAV4, so I gotta put that back on at some point. This little table, I don't know what I'm gonna use it for, but I got my ramps, my jack stands, little vacuum, some free space, a couple of boxes of Christmas things. I'm sure all of the like adults that watch this can relate. I'm sure you guys have a fair collection of Christmas items. Over here, you know, I got my OEM drive shaft, my axles. This is all just like paint, brake fluid, miscellaneous bottles, gear oil. These are some random parts. That's actually a catless pipe for a CRZ. If anyone wants it, hit me up, I guess. Got my OEM arms in here, a couple other miscellaneous things, and my bumpers. So like I was saying, super stoked with how it turned out. I think it makes that side of the garage look way better. Over here I got a little bit of garbage and things to sort through, but it gives me plenty of room on this wall. I'll probably get a bigger toolbox to go along with that one, maybe an air compressor, some other workbench or something, I don't know. But we'll figure it out. It definitely gives me a lot of room. I'm pretty stoked on it. Now, I lied at the beginning of this video. I said there wasn't gonna be any 240 content in this video, but that's not the case. So that is not the case because your boy did something a little stupid. So these, for those of you that don't know, these wheels are 350Z anniversary wheels. The cool thing about those wheels is that 350 anniversary wheels are actually staggered. So in the rear, they're 8.5 inches wide. In the front, they are 8 inches wide. Super cool until you put the rears on the front and it hits your coilover the day that you're trying to go to the B&B. So yeah, we did that. So what I gotta do, I gotta take this rear wheel, which goes on the front, and then redrive it, make sure it doesn't rub, because this thing's going to the B&V tomorrow. I don't care, I'm sick of working on it, I wanna drive it, so I'm just gonna swap these two wheels real quick. Shouldn't be all that hard, so I'm just gonna go ahead, bust that out, and hopefully we have enough clearance. All right guys, after probably 20 minutes, I fixed the car, and it drives now, and the wheel doesn't hit the strut, and we can finally go to the B&V. I'm sick of working on this thing, man. But we're good, we're ready, we're good to go. So what I had to do to actually fix it is I had to loosen up where the strut bolts to the knuckle, and I had to take out all the camber from down there because I have aftermarket coilover, so all my camber adjustment I can do from the top hat of the coilover. But now you can see there's not a lot of camber and the fitment is super tight, which it looks cool, but it's not gonna be useful. But the good news is I can drive the car, the wheel doesn't hit the strut, and I'll finally be able to get the vehicle aligned. So basically guys, the plan for tomorrow, now that I got the shelves up and everything that has to do with the car is dialed. I'm going to take the car to the BMV and hopefully I'll be able to get it aligned tomorrow. That would be great because I took it around the block to try and drive it and feel it out. And it's kind of rough because the alignment's pretty bad. So once I get everything straightened up, I feel like it'll feel a lot better, not so like bound up. And that way, when I drive it tomorrow, it'll give me a chance to kind of cycle the diff so then I can drain the fluid out and take care of that as well. But like I was saying, guys, really happy with how the car came out. The alignment is good enough for me to be able to drive it to the BMV, so not too concerned about that. Shelves came out great. I got all of my stuff assorted now. As you can see, I got some other gear oil and stuff on deck because I'm gonna drain this out a couple more times, like street driving it, drain it, street driving it, drain it, before I put my Redline really nice stuff in there. But this thing is good to go. The garage is now pretty organized, all except for this side, obviously. If you got any ideas of what you think we should put over there, let me know. But that pretty much does it for this video. I got everything done that I was trying to. So basically the next step is just to street drive the car, see how everything feels, get it aligned, and then just work out any sort of little kinks that I might have. So with that being said, you guys know the drill. Thank you guys for popping in. I know this is kind of a boring video. All we did was really put some shelves on and fix a small little issue. But like I said, I like to keep you guys updated with the small stuff, and I've been posting consistently like once a week ever since I started this whole YouTube thing back up, and I'm trying to stay on that train. So no matter what, we're gonna be uploading on Tuesday, no matter how big or small. So I do wanna say thank all you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing to the BMV, get it registered, and then I know I've said this like 3 times, but the next video, I'm gonna be driving this car. All right, I swear to God, if something goes wrong, I'm gonna lose it. Next video, it's hitting the road. I'll see you then.